Here is our cameras being displayed. We have a front room, which has a front room camera. There's an outdoor camera that's kind of wigging out, but it's this one here. Then we have a front Ring doorbell. You can see it moving. These cameras have a video playback, so you can choose a date. So for example, today's the 22nd, and you can play a video. We just had, it takes a picture every 10 seconds. We had it laying down, so it doesn't really have much to show. You can show playback for the other images or videos as well for the other cameras. We then, for our backdoor camera, the one that's kind of wigging out over here, I'll use, you can see we actually have a flash that we can enable for it with the home screen. Then we have these temperature sensors that have a graph that show the last hour of temperatures. So you can't really see it too well, maybe with the screen recording, but the temperature rises over time, and then on this one on the right it stays the same. We also have these little widgets that display out of 100 degrees how hot it is. And then we have these AQI humidity sensors. Oh, the AQI is up here, sorry. We have the AQI up here. So 40 is a green because that's good. So if it's above 100, it'll be yellow. If it's above 200, then it is red. These are our humidity sensors, not AQI. Currently it's about 20%. And then those are also on these as well. The AQI is being displayed from this device. We have an ESP32 configuration page where you can send sleep messages to the different devices. So right here, this is what we named them, which can be changed in the settings. You can also, if it's an ESP32, you can change the power state for lower power modes, as well as put it to sleep or restart them. So if I restarted the back door, you'll see that it's not on, but it should come back up on its own, and I'll come back to that in a second. And then you can send sleep to it for however many seconds, 10 seconds if you want it to sleep. It also displays the current temperatures of the internal temperature of the ESP32 as well. So if it's overheating, you can tell from this config page. In the settings, this is where our components are, where you can add or move up or delete the arrangement of these components. So if the outdoor, if I wanted to move them around, I can move the temperature sensor up, and then that should re-render the page. So now my button's up here, and the camera came back online. I'll move it up. So in order to start one of the ESP32s and connect them to the network or any other device you're using, the 8266 as well, if you are not connected to the Wi-Fi and this is the first time you're connecting to it, you'll see this connection to Wi-Fi for 10 seconds, and then it's going to ask you to put a new SSID in. This will be saved to the EEPROM, which then, after recompiling or changing your Wi-Fi SSID, you'll never have to change, or you don't have to recompile the code again, and so this saves you from doing that. So, for example, if I type in the address here, it will reconnect. So here I have it typed out. That's the SSID, and the password is ECN361. So then you'll see it connected. One thing we also have for those images that are being saved here, these are being saved with the cron job. So cron tab. So if I go into cron tab E, you'll see that every 10 minutes it runs this plotter Python, which creates a plot of these temperature sensors, which are saved. If we go to the embedded projects, in the back end, the folder layout, we have uploads, so these get saved to these JSON files, which have all the data, which are then converted to pictures. And these pictures are displayed on the web page. So this is the React to the front end. This is how we serve the front end, so you can see the web page just using React. So start that up. And the back end is using Flask through Python. So when we start it up, you can see all the API calls and PostGet, etc. Then on the front end, go to the React app and we refresh it. You'll see all the front end calls as well.